Hey, what's up guys? Robert Rule 2 Review here, and today I'm doing something pretty cool. For the second time, I'm going to try doing a little bit of a Let's Play here. What I'm playing, as you can see, is the freaking fantastic, brand new, free DLC for Sonic Lost World, which is the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword DLC. Again, like I said, it was free, which is so cool that Nintendo and Sega are doing all their DLC levels for Lost World as free. This was just announced yesterday, the 26th of March, and here it is today, the 27th, and the DLC is already available. Like I said, totally for free. You can go and your system will automatically update and download it if you have the game. The first DLC that they did a couple of months ago, which I also had available in one of my videos, was for Yoshi's Island? Yoshi's Story? Shoot, I can't even remember. It was a Yoshi's... I think it was for the upcoming The Yarn Yoshi. Something Yoshi related for DLC. I should know because I played it and put a video up of it. It was really cool and super neat, and this is pretty much the same thing, only it's cooler because it's Zelda. So yeah, here I am just kind of rocking through it, and figured it would be kind of neat to show it to everybody because there's been a lot of hype about it. Everyone was pretty excited when it was announced yesterday, so now we can all see what it looks like. And I almost died in the water. Hooray. It's so awesome to be running around Hyrule Field this way. It kind of, this beginning portion is super neat because it sort of has a little bit of an open world kind of feel, which of course is exactly how all the 3D Zelda games have been playing for pretty much ever. Actually, all the Zelda games for the most part. And so it's really neat, you know, because the Lost World levels, they're awesome for one thing. I think the game is fantastic, Lost World. And the way most of the levels they're fairly linear. They're these straightforward paths, and there are a lot of branching paths and different ways to go and things to look at and discover in the environment, lots of secrets. But this has a little bit of a different feel, this first section. It really feels like Hyrule Field. You can find a few different areas to go. You'll see me go here before you get to kind of the last portion. And it's really neat. And your goddamn Sonic in a green tunic. I mean, how badass is that? Look at that. Here are the Cuckoos. I mean, that's super cool. I did a half of a run before I did this recording, and if you hit those things enough times, they will fuck you up. Oh my god, it was insane what they did to me. I regretted it, and I had to restart the entire thing just so I could get a good recording of this. And actually, something else pretty neat, too, as you watch this, if you pay attention to the screen in the HUD on the top left, it was the devastation by Cuckoos that led me to notice this. You actually, in this level, you have 3 hearts up there. You're not dealing with rings. You've noticed I'm collecting rupees this whole time, and those just lead to your score. They're not replacing rings as the kind of life that Sonic tends to use, you know? They're really... Oh, I just noticed a section over there that I don't think that I go to, so this level is incomplete, for me at least. But yeah, you don't use these rupees as life. You actually use those hearts, which is pretty cool. And you lose 1, and then you lose 2, and then it starts beeping, that infamous Zelda beep that you're gonna almost die, and it got really annoying, but I kind of did. Look at this. Bam! Look at Link right there. That is the coolest shit in the world. I'm telling you, it's so amazing to see this. So yeah, you know, you fight some Stalfos. No, those aren't Stalfoses. What are those things? The skeleton guys that come out at night normally. This is pretty cool. They treat this kind of like a secret, you know, or I get blown up. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. I think I get... Yeah, there we go. And this is kind of a... That's that whole first portion, which was pretty neat. And this is really cool because you see right there, you have a giant Goron coming to devastate your face. And there's another one. It's this real cool, just kind of fan servicey level. There's Link again. That shit's so cool. This kind of fan servicey stuff that really is just working for these Lost World levels. I think it's amazing. You know, and just seeing these things like the bats, like these are the bats obviously designed from Skyward Sword. I believe the whole purpose of this is to be from Skyward Sword. Because like you notice with the 2 shots you've seen of Link, and you'll get a third one in a moment, he's riding his Skyloft, and you could even see and hear them as you're playing through that open Hyrule Field portion just a minute ago, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to play with some of the secrets here. I'm definitely going to come back and play this a few times because I'm realizing there's a few things that I missed watching this again. This is, oh, look at that. Onward! Yes, Link, whatever you say. We shall do that. Collecting the rupees is pretty awesome. And it's great, too, because each rupee color, you know, reflects its typical... oh, shit. It reflects its typical... value, you know, where the blue ones are 5 and the red ones I think are 20. There are some red ones in a little bit. These guys are pretty interesting. They're tough. They're a little bit tricky because they take 2 hits. If you don't use the kick move, you can do what I just did right here, and I think I actually die in a minute because if you... Yeah, see, there I go. If you're not prepared for that second attack without that kick, you're gonna do what I just did. and probably miss your second air attack and land on him and take a hit or die like I just did, and that kind of sucks. But it's good. It's a neat challenge. Haven't figured out how to blow up that first bomb section in here that I just had to go past. Good old Link on the Skyloft. God, I just love that. It's so cool. These tube levels are really fun. They, the game itself, outside of even just the Zelda one, they do a lot of cool tricks and stuff with this. Some of the neater level designs revolve around these kind of tubes where you can just go in any direction. Bam, yeah, see, that kick is great. It knocks their head off immediately. If you time it right, like I just did, not there, I think I do it again in a minute, where you can use the kick their head off into it. See, that other guy in the top right, I killed him with the first guy's head. It's pretty sweet. Something else the regular game does when you're fighting just the regular kind of like Robotnik sort of enemies, where you can kick the tough ones into each other. Now, this is just the coolest thing. You can hear some of the famous Zelda music here happening as you do this. Dun, 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 dun. It's pretty amazing. Pretty well designed level, you know, there's a lot going on. It almost makes you kind of wish that you were actually in a Zelda dungeon though, like a temple with like real secrets to find. Oh, these spikes just F me up, man. This stuff is brutal. I don't know why. I just ran right into it. And taking my time. See that? Yep, I used his head to kill the other guy. It's pretty cool. And again. And I'm a dumbass, because I ran right into that. Boom. Yeah, this stuff is super cool. See, there's some of those rupees. Kind of want to talk to the Gorons, you know? It's like, oh, what's up, buddy? Maybe you can forge me a sword or something. And instead they're like, hell no, buddy, we will kill you. And this is pretty cool. This is where I kind of thought I was going to go to another section of the level. And regrettably, this is the end. This is pretty much where it ends right here, you know. The Yoshi's Island one, Yoshi's story, was also pretty short, too. So not super deep, you know, not a whole lot going on as far as, you know, in terms of length, but man, you can't deny how unbelievably cool it is. It's a lot of fun. And again, it's free. Nintendo and Sega are doing all this stuff for free. It's pretty amazing. But so yeah, there you go. Hopefully you guys dug this little bit of footage and thought it was pretty sweet. If you have a chance, go ahead and download it for free. And yeah, I hope you guys dug this awesome Zelda Sonic DLC stuff. So thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.